Living with PCOS can be tough enough, but when you're trying to lose weight on top of it, it can feel impossible. So if you're struggling to lose weight with PCOS, there are some things that you can do to give yourself a better chance at success, which I am sharing my best tips for weight loss with PCOS. So number one is following a low-carb diet, and it's really important to fix leptin resistance. If you don't know what leptin resistance is, please check out my other content. It's really important that we fix this whole cascade of what's happening with our leptin levels. And basically, leptin is something that is secreted. It's a hormone secreted by our fat cells that gives a signal to our brain as to our state of affairs, whether we have enough body fat, whether we need to seek out more food. And this is tied into the light cycles of the day and night as well, and having a proper sleep is very important for that proper secretion of our leptin and our leptin signaling, and being able to pick up that leptin signaling in the brain. Now, when that's not happening the way that it should because of all of our environmental exposures, because of eating a ton of carbohydrates and the wrong types of carbs at the wrong time of day, this is going to have a negative impact on our leptin resistance. This will then affect our ovaries and our hormones as well. So this is something that really has to get under control. Number two is insulin resistance. So believe it or not, we actually get the leptin resistance first before we run into the insulin resistance problem. And insulin resistance, just like it sounds, our insulin becomes resistant. It's no longer helping with the metabolism of sugars, and our blood sugar levels can be erratic. And this, again, will lead to that weight gain, but further implicates and makes the PCOS problem much worse. Number three, as a tip for the weight loss, is to detox. I'm really big on doing a full body detox at least 3 to 4 times a year. So ideally, I do it personally once per quarter, so 4 times a year. Really important to get those toxins out of those internal organs. This will really help the liver and the kidneys as well, and the gut with the processing of those hormones. Really important for balancing the hormones for the PCOS. And tip number 4 is to get natural sunlight exposure, especially on the ovaries. So the more that you can actually expose your abdomen, the ovaries area, is really important for helping with the circadian rhythms and those clocks that we have in all of our organs, to make sure that we're in tune with nature and everything is happening on that proper cycle of that circadian rhythm. I hope that these tips really help you. Now, for more tips on how to fix your leptin resistance, please check out my video, 9 Tips How to Reverse Leptin Resistance. I'll see you there.